screens in front of me. Okay.
Hi everyone, how
Hi.
you doing? Amir and I are back for another Astro Tarot forecast video.
Hey.
I am Bit, how you going?
Don't ask, look at my face.
I know, we're always laughing and giggling, but man, it's full on. We feel it as well.
Yeah,
There's
it was
lots going on in
so.
our lives.
I know.
So
I want
please
to be happy
know,
in that.
yeah,
Yeah.
please
Yeah,
know
I'm
you're
giggling
not
and happy
alone.
because it's over. It's 1st of August. We are recording it in 1st of August. July was intense. I don't know how it was for you. I mean, we have been talking before that. It was intense.
It
But
was
oh
very intense,
my, like I
very.
felt the energy strongly in my chart. It's like I felt that everything is falling apart. Like I've been working, I was talking to you that I've been working on something for last 6 months and then boom, everything fell apart. The Mercury retrograde came along and I realized that wasn't actually meant for me. So it feels like it we were talking about Uranus energy, so it does feel like a shock. But now looking back, and I'm like, okay, maybe that's a blessing. Like, but July astrology for me, it really mirrored the alignments perfectly for me. Like sudden breakthroughs, deep reassessments. I was journaling, and also like this, how to assert yourself. You were talking about it, like assert your voice and stand your ground and hold your ground and with boundaries. So I guess all that came for me. It was intense, like internally and the external things which were happening. And how was it for you,
Yeah, look,
Xenia?
apart from what's happening in my personal life, which was full on, and yeah, I've been feeling the last week or so very all over the place, where I really had to sit down and ground myself and using my number codes to calm
Mm,
down and ground, because and sometimes I was like, is it me or am I picking up from the out, from the out?
mm,
But then when I would go out, I would literally see people arguing in the
mm,
shopping center, where one time there was like, I haven't seen so much police. And the interesting, funny, it's interesting, it's not funny, it's interesting that you would see people going to watch those two people fighting and being aggressive toward each other because people are feeding on it.
mm.
Then, friends arguing with family members, which is, sad and upsetting at the same time.
Yeah, a lot of
Children,
miscommunication.
Marco's tantrums were, oh, wow. I mean, I'm just like, and when you are also on the edge, it's so hard to stay calm.
I know, right? Like my cat and my dog started fighting. They are really good friends, and my cat was angry. Like we were talking about it, like how animals were feeling it. Like my cat got angry I don't know, for no reason, and he scratched my dog, and my dog got eye infection and all of that. I'm like, oh my goodness, animals are feeling it too. So it's not just humans who are feeling this energy, and they are feeling it. And actually, I was reflecting on it, like, and we do this astrological alignments and we think that, oh, we know astrology, it will be easier for us. But actually, it's not true. But also, when I do astrology, I don't frantically look what is going to happen. Like that can happen, like when you can get obsessed with astrology and you might think that this is going to happen, and you start basically uh, in a way, sometimes astrology, if you are obsessed about it, you start manifesting it that this gonna happen. But I would say that take astrology, like these readings, lightly. So when it does happen, and forget about it. So I basically forget about it until something happens, and I'm like, oh, now I know why it is happening, and what I should do in that moment, rather than noting down the dates and saying, oh, this is going to happen. So even if we know astrology, still I try to take things lightly, and it doesn't mean that knowing astrology, everything will be fine in your life. like nothing will happen. Whatever needs to happen, it will happen. It's just like I become conscious when it is happening, because it also comes as a shock. I had no idea that these things were going to happen. Even I did the astrology, isn't it, Xenia? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no,
how
it's
can we hold
more
it lightly?
yeah, again, it's more be aware of it so you don't get caught, or if you
Mm,
get caught, you can get out of it quicker because you become the observer of the situation. Like I definitely know that when it's Mercury retrograde, I'm more careful when I'm driving.
mm,
I know there is tendency to have car accidents. So
mm.
I'm now more aware of it. And when I see a car accident, I say, well, I'm not surprised because,
Yeah, yeah.
so if we all were a bit more aware of it, of the energies that are out there, and also the fact that whatever energy because we are light being, and it's we are energy being, right?
Mm,
Which
mm,
means that the more balance we are within us, the more balanced than earth becomes as well. So because we are all connected.
mm, yeah, that's so beautiful. Yeah. The more balance and consciousness we are, we are feeding it to the collective, right?
That's
So
right.
it's so,
So
so
if we
important.
were
Yeah.
all calm and balanced, no matter what's happening,
Mm,
yes, okay, I see it, I'm feeling it.
mm,
However,
mm,
you don't react
mm.
abruptly, then would be we would so live in such a different world.
So, so true, so true. Yeah, all in all,
Yeah,
astrology is like a really, really good tool for the consciousness, for ourselves to be aware, and the self-awareness which we keep talking about. Anyways, I just wanted to touch upon the globally what was happening as we do it in every episode. So we saw that energy played out globally too. One thing which I wanted to mention, which was really aligned with the Uranus entering Gemini for the first time since 1941. So, if you guys know, the BRICS summit happened in Rio de Janeiro, where it was like a Uranus entering Gemini. Gemini is all about communication, technology, and the world leaders actually gathered to reimagine how nations collaborate in an AI driven world. And it happened on the same day as Uranus entered Gemini. So I feel it felt so aligned because everyone, the collective was thinking, oh, Uranus in Gemini, new innovation, new changes are going to happen. Now we have to strategize how we want to move on, because it's a really good alignment, or a good reflection of Uranus in Gemini. And as I spoke about mid-month, Saturn station retrograde in Aries on July 13th, and it was followed by Mercury retrograde in Leo. So retrograde is all about slowing down, rethinking, revisiting old issues. So around that time, a lot of protests erupted in the US. So there were unresolved social issues came back into focus. In UK as well, there was a brutal heat wave, which again started urgent conversations about climate policy. So that's, for me, this is climate retrograde energy in action, bringing back and reviewing and reassessing unfinished business for us to finally face. So, like as I was saying, I was also reviewing and reassessing the things I started, and there was a lot of work which was happening in for everyone really in the collective. So for me, July with the Uranus energy felt like a sudden, like there were lightning bolts moments, these insights and moments that made us stop, reflect, and reassess now what we are going to do about it. Have we actually closed the chapter? Do we want to move forward without closing this chapter? All that. And then that led to conflicts as well, because when we are feeling that stress inside of us, we want to project it out on the other people as well. So Mercury retrograde can cause miscommunication and misunderstanding. So when we are projecting it out, we are actually, it's our fear, and it's our we who are projecting it out. It's not about the other person. And I experience it too. Like the things people said, it was their own anger and fear which they have for themselves, but they were projecting it out towards me. But I was conscious, so I stopped and I'm like, okay. I mean, sometimes it can be very helpful, these things, but how can I stay, how I can stay ungrounded and be at peace with myself and don't take on and give back the gift to them. It's very, very important, really. So it was a lot of learning which happened in July. Yeah. Yeah. So that was globally. And I was thinking, should we move ahead? Yeah. So, as I was talking before, there is not a lot of alignments happening, but a lot of alignments happening. What I'm saying is, um, I will be talking only about the full moon and the which is happening on July 9th, but that full moon has a lot in it. So it's not just a full moon. So it's like the month can be divided into first half and the second half. The first half will be we'll have a lot of revelation because we are entering a new chapter. As I kept saying, that May and April were the easiest month, and then since July things are moving really fast. There's a lot of action which is happening. So July was full of revelations, lessons, surprises, ideas, big questions about who we are becoming. There was a lot of stress. And August first half, I would say, continue that journey. And then the second part I'll talk about is Venus and Jupiter, which goes conjunct. And then after that, the second half, I won't say it will be more relaxing, but there'll be these new possibilities which we start seeing that arising, a little bit of more clarity. So there was this newness to it. So as I was saying that, the more empty we are in ourselves and we are not trying to control, the more we will be able to receive from the universe, which is going to push us towards our soul direction or our soul path, what is important for us. So to start with, what is happening in the first half of the month is, as I've said, that in these last the in this year, the biggest astrological alignments is like every outer planet, which are bigger planets, which has a longer cycle, right, from Pluto, Uranus, like Venus, Sun, and Moon. They are really fast. They complete the cycle in and even Mars. They are really fast planets. But outer planets, they're generational planets. It will take many years to complete that cycle. Like they will not complete the cycle while you're living. So, like Pluto, it takes 30 years in one sign, right? Jupiter takes 12 years in one sign, 1 year in one sign, but 12 years to complete the cycle. So, all these outer planets, which are generational planets, they moved sign from January to July. They entered a new sign, which is extremely rare because they all have different cycles. So having all these planets moving into the new sign in 1 year is a big thing. So now all these freshly planets which shifted from January to July, they are retrograde. And now they are making this powerful configuration where they all are aspecting each other at 0 and 1 degree. 1 degree. All these planets have moved sign and they are aspecting trine, opposition, um, sextile. So things are a bit
Can
chaotic.
you, Amrita, can you mention what those planets are that you are
So
talking
it is
about right
Pluto.
now?
Yeah. I'll talk about it more, but it's like Sun and Neptune, Saturn and Neptune, they are conjunct, and then they are sextiling Uranus and the Pluto, and then they are opposing Mars. So it's like a kite pattern which is being formed. So that is an important configuration. I'll talk little bit more about it. So as we are moving to full moon, so on 6th of August, so Mars is a faster planet, but on 6th of August, Mars is moving into Libra. So Libra, Mars is not happy here. It's a sign of relationship, harmony, balance. And Mars is like, what am I doing here? It's like assertion. So Libra is negotiating me and B, and Mars is like, oh, it's about I, it's not about the we. So it is very confused and frustrated, the Mars is. So if, especially for you, if you have been compromising or avoiding action for fear of rocking the boat, the cosmos is asking you to find the sweet spot between courageous action and conscious compromise. And Mars will be in Libra until 22nd of July, really. And then Saturn and Neptune, we spoke about last, is are conjunct, right? They are conjunct in Aries. And Aries is opposite, and Saturn is not happy in Aries because Saturn is all about responsibility, structure, boundaries. Aries is sign of ruler of Mars. Saturn is exalted in Libra. So Saturn and Aries are sitting in opposite signs where they are not happy, right? So I would say on the full moon, Saturn and Neptune are conjunct in Aries and Mars is opposite to it. So you might feel confused. Saturn wants clarity, Neptune dissolves it. You might feel like old structures and roles are melting away, or that the things which you rely on for stability, it has to, because a new beginning is starting. So you don't feel solid in that stability anymore. That is the Saturn and Neptune telling you. So there can be moments of disillusionment, where a dream or a plan you have been holding on to no longer feels possible in its old form. So this is what will happens in Saturn Neptune, and you have been feeling it. But on the full moon, that would be highlighted, and the Mars will highlight it for you. So that stress or that pull and pull and push and pull will feel more real by whatever someone else telling you something in the externally. You will feel that push. You might be redefining what you stand for, what you are willing to fight for, what is happening, why everything is falling apart, what do I want to make. And also, I would highlight full moon in Aquarius is at 16 degrees Celsius, 16 degree 59 minute. So, so all this you have been dealing will come in spotlight, in illuminating the bigger picture of your life. And Aquarius is about individuality, friendship, community, collective purpose. So you are being asked to see the larger web of connections you are part of. So your friendship communities. So are these friendship communities and networks, am I truly surrounded by people who are supporting my growth wherever I'm going, who are inspiring me in my journey, or they are holding me back to be the whole older self, which you have been struggling with for the past few months, right? So this relation is whispering. So maybe a confrontation with a friend or a network or a relationship. So it's asking you, look closely at where you belong, and just as importantly, where you no longer do. So for the collective, I would say it is, so if you have any planets in between 13 degree to 20 degree of Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, you will feel this energy more. But for the collective, it is a powerful invitation to honor your boundaries and realign with your true tribe, which will support you. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I'll also mention the Mars, as I said, will also highlight that, and you will feel that even more, that tension of pulling you in opposite directions. So you would need endurance to push something that you can be long lasting. And also, as I say, the Uranus and Pluto is also aligning this whole month, literally, first half of the month. The Uranus has ingressed into Gemini and it's 1 degree, and on August 29, it goes exact. So there can be sudden awakenings, paradigm shifts, and cultural transformation. So it brings that suddenness to this, unexpectedness to this whole thing which is happening. And Pluto, which is retrograding in Aquarius, and it is again edging closer to 1 degree. So it's a planet of transformation, power shifts, so deep inner work. So it will bring out that need of doing the inner work, so as you can, be reborn again. That is what being you are feeling, that I want to change things, right? So Pluto will give you that ability to do the inner work and empowerment. You can take the power from other people. This is a power play, right? You can do the power over. You are feeling this so much in you that you start taking power from other people and you hurt other people, or you feel empowered and do your inner work and release what no longer serves you. So I would say the first half of the month is a threshold moment in time when the collective energies of restructuring, dissolving, awakening, and transforming is very, very high. So we are entering a new era, both individually and collectively. And full moon in Aquarius is asking you to look at your friendship, your networks, and communities you're part of. Are they helping you, or you have outgrown them? So see what is being revealed, who loosen the grip and let life guide you, and just observe the people around you and see if they are important for you or not. They will helpful for you or help you growth or not. So it's a time, full moon, whatever comes up for you, let go of the old structures, some people, the stories. Enter, because the next phase is Venus and Jupiter. So you have to make yourself empty to receive new things from the universe. So this is the time of culmination and cosmic initiation in the next half into new possibilities. So carrying the sense that there is something larger than us at play. So don't control anything. What will happen in the first half of the month, and just be aware. Yeah. So that's my sharing on the full moon. And what do you have here?
Let's have a look. Let's have a
There's
look
a
what
lot.
messages we get regarding the energy around the full moon. Oh, definitely reflection,
Mm-hmm.
going in,
Mm-hmm.
knowing what you stand for, know what the King of Pentacles represents someone that has a lot of experience. A lot of skin because they burnt themselves first. So you know who you are, you know what you've gone through, you have graduated, you know what I mean? Like you know because you've gone through it, you've done it. Yes, definitely moving away. Oh, look, the moon. The full moon is really asking you to leave behind what not longer serves you. That's absolutely the Eight of Cups, and go searching for what you need, what you really want. Very emotional. When you get emotional, please remember who you are, what you've gone through, who you become so far, and why. And then it's really a time to go more in and do the inner work. Yeah, we're definitely going to be called. It's going to be some kind of a wake up call.
Mm.
Let go of, to definitely pick your battles. And in this picking your battles, reflect again what's worth fighting for and what it's not worth fighting for. I'm just going to pull this up a bit more because this is what we are being called to do during this full moon. And once you understood what it's worth fighting for, also again, remember that it's important to stay balanced in your day-to-day life. And if we're talking about relationships, it's important that you start surrounding yourself and bringing into your life people that give you as much as you're giving them.
Mm.
And that it is, again, summary. You know who you are and you know what your values are.
Mm.
The card of values, what you believe in. And
Mm.
remember as well that when you stand strong in your values, then people look at you from above, from
Mm.
behind. They look at you. They're like, okay, wow, I'm looking at someone that it's a leader. It's a leader in the way, they act and behave and so on. So yeah, anything else? Yeah, oh, there you go. Look at this. During this time, we're gonna get more clarity.
Mm. Mm.
Truth are going to be revealed. So please even watch the news or what's happening outside to see if anything that was hidden so far from the collective is actually being revealed. And again, clarity because yeah, so fascinating. Love it.
Yeah,
I'm looking
yeah,
forward to it actually.
that's the August. Like it's like activating. You know, it's so interesting when I saw the astrology at the alignments, and I'm like, oh my goodness, how rare. Like people who don't believe in astrology as well, you know. But when you see these patterns that in this year, all these patterns have moved, like the planets have moved in these new signs, and they all are connecting. Like we have 12 signs. Like what is the possibility of all these planets, outer planets, aspecting each other? So, as I said, Saturn, Neptune conjunct. So, what are parts? So, if you have a Saturn, Neptune conjunct in um, uh, Aries, Mars is opposite that in Libra, Uranus, and then the Pluto is in Aquarius, which is sextiling, and then uh, the Uranus, which is entered Gemini. So all these are in 1 degree 1 degree, and it's amazing. So it's amazing the clarity. I am sure that the clarity will come up, and Aquarius is all about partnership. So being with people who meet you halfway, where you both are not giving too much of each other. So, if these people are supporting you in any way, that all will come up in the full moon. Because, well, people are important, the connections are important, you can't do it on your own, but that's also, support, you have to support each other's growth, right? So the next one is a good one. So first of all, August 11, Mercury goes direct in Leo. So it's a good time. If the conversations have been feeling messy or delayed, this is a moment when fog lifts. I always, August 11 is a very good time. Universe, your voice matter. Go ahead and speak clearly now. So whatever comes up in full moon, don't wait too long. Universe is saying Mercury has gone direct. You can say things. You will get clarity on something, which the retrograde might have been holding. So yeah, so you're not in Mercury retrograde anymore. You are in shadow period until 25th. So it is slowly getting there. But yeah, August 11 is good. But the best thing is the middle of the month on August 12th, the Venus meets Jupiter at 14-degree Cancer. So Venus and Jupiter both are benefic planets. They are happy. And Venus, harmony, peace, new possibilities, love, all that, meeting the Jupiter, which is an expansion. We all know these are the best planets in our chart. So it's like, and why it is important, because Venus is a fast moving planet, Jupiter is a slow moving. They meet once in a year in different signs. But why it is more important this time is because Mars has been retrograding that Cancer for a while now, like for a year now. And you have been, wherever your Cancer is, you might have been feeling that things are not working. Some things are breaking apart. Like for me, this is a career, it's not just starting. So you might be feeling in the Cancer, whatever is happening in that area. But suddenly there is like this light bulb moment, the Venus and Jupiter. You have done the inner work in that area. this is the gift for you. So you'll feel that, right? So it's a very, very positive alignment. The universe gives us in that area joy, expansion, some opportunity. So it's like two cosmic friends bringing best blessings wherever they meet in your chart. So there's a beautiful contrast. So when full moon is about letting go, you have let go. You have become like a little bit of an empty vessel with all the endings and releasing which has happened. Venus Jupiter conjunction brings possibilities, growth, warmth. You might feel good on that day. You might want to go out and just relax, after all that letting go which has happened in full moon. It's like new joys, new beginnings. So these two alignments, I would say, go hand in hand. Full moon clears the path, Venus and Jupiter open ideas, open new doors, breaks ideas. And as I said, because of the Mars, it is even more amazing. So look at your chart, see where it falls. This Venus Jupiter, there your blessings will be. Like if it's in fourth house, home and family, you have been feeling around your home and family, things are happening. Mars retrograde, and it's going in and out for last 1.5 years. You might have been feeling things are not settled. So there will be a blessing, a new possibility. Seventh house, relationship. 10th house, as I said, your public life, your career. There will be new opportunities and expansion which will happen. So it's a cosmic green light, I would say. So enjoy the 11th of August to receive this divine confirmation that actually you have been doing your work and fate and destiny align in your favor. Yeah, so that's Venus and Jupiter. Ta-da! What do
Yeah,
you have?
guys, please let us know in the comments when it is around the 11th of August, what's happening. Please let us know. We're curious to know what's going on. Amira and I will definitely let you know next video what happened to
Yeah,
us. I'm
yeah,
gonna make
I'm
a
excited.
note, 11th of August. Oh,
Yeah,
around
put
that.
down what's happening, but don't get too fixated. Otherwise, sometimes we are just
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, like
start
just say,
panicking.
show me, surprise me today and see what happens. I mean, I ask that question every day.
Yeah, I know. God gives a lot of surprises. Anyways,
Mm, fascinating. Do you want me to see what happened? Let's have a
yeah,
look.
I would love for you to see the
Let's
cards.
see inside on the energy around the 11th of August. Oops. Let's have a look what the cards have to say. I know I'm coughing as well. I don't understand. Oh,
As well.
okay. They're giving us a bit of a different story. I was expecting the Sun and the Three of Cups, but I'm getting the Five of Cups. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay. See, I'm getting the happy endings up down here, but I was expecting a bit better. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, it's not me, it's the cards.
okay.
Okay, so this is the story. They're definitely telling us that we whatever you've gone through, you will make it. You will make and you'll be, you are resilient and you can go through anything. Now, they're definitely saying that there might be some sadness and disappointment on and around that
Hmm.
day. And I don't know if this is a personal message or maybe something that we're gonna see on the outer world. So, yeah. And we are going to definitely feel down. And I mean, the Empress card in reverse, it really make me think that maybe even Mother Earth. So, is there any chance on that day that there might be something happening with like uh,
So I can understand when you're saying there's some reverse cards because
maybe some
because it's
take
not about, yeah, it's not about just the gift. It's like the new beginning which is being handed over. So you have full moon letting go, which has happened. When you're leaving things behind and you're moving forward, there is like this, sadness which comes with it. It's like sometimes you resist it, sometimes you don't want to see it, right? So all that can bring up, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna say it because I feel on and around that day there might be some shakeups with regard to to Earth, earthly
Ah,
shakeups. And this is the other card that was
oh my goodness,
afraid
you're
of, and
getting.
it did come out. So please, please be just watch because I feel like there might be like something to do with nature. And if it's not
Mm,
nature, it's us really feeling down, very feeling empty. However, and even stuff happening behind the scenes that we are not aware of, that while it's not a good thing, it's
mm,
all there to bring massive changes for the betterment of all humanity and us individually, as individual level. Because again, while I'm seeing this upside down and it is happening behind the scenes, or we might feel very, very down because of our limiting beliefs or things that are happening that we feel it's to our detriment,
mm,
it's at the end, it is for our highest good. It
mm,
is for our highest good, even through that. And it is about rebalancing everything
mm,
happening for a reason because we need to go back into balance. So I on based on the cards, I feel that around the 11th of August, there's going to be a lot of shake up.
ah,
A
interesting,
big
interesting.
shake up where again you are asked to let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, so you can build new foundations.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and again, just pay attention if there is anything to with regard to Mother Earth doing something that might bring some sadness
Mm,
in with. But at the same time, please don't be upset and sad because it's meant to
mm.
happen for good reasons.
I guess that's interesting. It's in a way I can say that's a bit opposite to what I'm saying, but in a way it is more real because yes, sometimes the new possibility and the new opportunities, it doesn't what we have envisioned for our future. So it might feel like a shakeup. It might feel like oh my goodness, I had these clear plans in my mind. This is where I want to go, and what is happening? This is not where I want to go. There can be a resistance which brings sadness. So I guess, as I was saying, that for this month, I have made myself empty as much as possible. So as I'm not controlling the outcome and I'm letting the universe guide me, whatever it is, so as I feel less of it. So maybe, yeah, but I know sometimes that's the thing, that restlessness comes from when things are not happening according to what we want from life, right? Um, so that could be
So
that.
give me a second, Amira. I just want to know. I actually wanted to see if there was going to be a natural disaster. No, no.
You
Okay, no,
want to
I don't think
say?
it's going to be a natural disaster as such. I think it's going more to be about the fact that we are going to get clarity on everything that disappointed us. We are pretty much going to see exactly, we're going to get disillusion. We're going to get clarity, say, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have done that, or maybe even better clarity on why things happen for us in not such a positive way.
Mm, mm,
And once you are realizing and once you are not focusing on what you lost, because you're going to get
mm,
clarity on it, you're going to focus on not on what you lost, but what you're going to gain for it. It's when you're going to start feeling better. So it is going to be very much of an up and down. And this clarity is going to come out of nowhere. So, oh, I feel like it's gonna come out of nowhere because yeah, it's there for you to grow out of it. So I feel like it's going to be a good day, like a good time, not a good day because it's around happening around that day. A good day for healing.
mm.
It's a good day for healing, knowing that everything you're wishing is coming true. But it's realizing what not worked for you. It was there for a reason, to give you clarity on where you are meant to be going instead. So
Mm.
please let us
Well,
know what's happening for you.
yeah, I know
And I
we
do
have.
wish everyone the best, honestly. But knowing
Yeah.
that, maybe that's going to give you even more insight on how to react and act. But
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good word, Xenia. Clarity is also a really good word because in that area of our chart, because of the Mars, there's been like no clarity, and that is also a kind of gift. But all that emotions which comes with newness is also there. Like, when there's a change, it's exciting because of the new possibility, but it's also like I have to leave something behind. So all those emotions can come up, and yeah, let us know because we are telling you what could happen, but everyone is different. Every single person have a different experience of it based on where we are in our lives, and the collective. But just know that we are moving towards, the universe is nudging towards something which is good for us, our soul path, and we have chosen it as well. So moving on, as I said, by the next half after that July thing, the Venus Jupiter has happened. I'll just quickly move to 2nd of August, 22nd of August, where Sun moves in Virgo. So what is happening? The storyline is shifting into all this chaos and clarity and whatever is happening. Now it is shifting towards earthy, grounded Virgo energy because that's our eclipse season, which starts in September. So first of all, on August 22, the Sun moves into Virgo. So it is marking a collective pivot from the big ideas and breakthroughs and cosmic revelations, which has happened earlier this month, to how will I ground them in reality, how in practicality. So, Virgo season, as Sun moves in Virgo, asks us to focus on the details, to bring structure and rhythm to the visions that were sparked earlier. So, it is about integrating whatever happened, the change, and not just dreaming about it. So this is actually reiterated next day when the new moon happened again on August 23 at 0 degree Virgo. It's really, really important to mention that because 0 degree, as you know, it's new beginning. And also we are entering eclipse season in September, which is Virgo and Pisces, which is a 2.5 year cycle, and it happens every 19 years. So when we talk about eclipse, I'll ask you to look back 19 years ago, what happened. So that would be that interest. The cycle would start. So, so I find it very interesting how the storyline is unfolding, and also Uranus doesn't go anywhere. New moon squares Uranus. So again, the change in the innovation. So you would feel with the full moon ending and the new dreams which have come for you, you will feel that urge to shake things up strongly, like with the square Uranus. It's that inner voice which will say to you, something needs to shift. I'm feeling restless. I can't go to and keep doing the things same way. But your Virgo is also saying it doesn't have to be chaotic. You can be intentional, incremental, and you can do it more sustainably. So this is the time you can sow the seed, and the new eclipse season again will show us the changes. But you can think about, sow the seed and think about what practical steps will keep my dreams which have been given to me alive. How can I anchor change in my daily life? Slow incremental change, right? So you can manifest in this new moon, which is a black moon as well on August 22. So it is a very good start to the eclipse season, manifesting, because eclipse season brings again that energy of endings and the beginnings. So this August is preparing us in a way for the eclipse season, which Virgo Piscean eclipse season, which we'll talk about in September, really. So, yeah, that's the new moon. So, these are the three main big things which are happening in,
Very low. What
yeah,
else?
this month.
27 month books.
What do you have for us?
Well, the first card that comes out is the Six of Cups, which is about either reconnecting with family and friends, or it's about reminiscing the past, or
Mm-hmm.
actually getting, getting help from someone,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely balance, things going back into balance, a karmic balance, justice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Definitely new. There's gonna be something new coming, new ideas,
Mm,
new connection. But the good thing is this that they are really connection that are they are meant to be. Then we
mm,
have the Queen of Cups. So yeah, so definitely emotional stuff. We definitely have to master our emotions. So there might be emotional turmoil where we really need to pay attention the way we feel. But at the same time, as well, they're asking us to go with the flow. And the six, go with the flow. Going with the flow, planting the seed. Oh, so you can really see, isn't it? The last three cards.
mm,
Yeah, going with the flow, trusting the process, trusting that whatever is coming new with this with this around the 22nd,
mm-hmm.
it's new beginnings. So don't stop whatever surprises are coming your way, because they are really meant to come for a reason. There's justice around it. Oh wow, I love that. Whatever you worked really hard towards,
Mm,
really celebrate it, because you're gonna see the results of it.
beautiful, beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's fascinating. Is there anything
Yeah.
else? Oh, there you go. Card celebration. The
Hmm.
magician manifesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
So altogether, really, it is about the fact that you might be reconnecting with people from the past, or you might get help. You might get help to to get into you might get help whatever you were thinking about it, or if your requested help is coming, your call is being answered. They're asking you to don't to trust whatever is coming in during and around this black moon. Trust it, because it's going to be planting the seeds for your new beginning, whatever you work towards and so hard
Mm,
on, it's ready to be released, especially if you're releasing a new program or something. Know that it's perfect, just go and do it. You are ready for it. It's time to definitely take a victory lap, celebration, and yes, it's a time for manifesting. Oh wow,
mm,
look at this, I love it.
mm,
So yeah,
mm.
definitely. Whatever you
Definitely.
said, everything you said, Amira, yes, go for it. Just whatever ideas, new ideas is coming in, embrace it. Seek support from family, friends, or your community, and go for it, because it'll become fruitful, especially
Yeah.
something that you work towards for such a long time.
Yeah, that's true. I guess this month, I mean, that's the end of the month. Like, really, there's not much, but it's a lot happening. um, so, I guess this month, this cosmic energy is about, clarity and fresh inspiration. So, letting go first half of the month, cleaning up our routines, clarifying connections, and then new opportunities will likely to appear, which can cause a little bit of resistance, which you said, but you have to create that space and be hopeful, right? And but I also say, with the Virgo energy, it's about not rushing ahead, but align yourself and your journey to your heart, your bigger vision, which you have been shown, and when the next big wave of change arises, you will be ready to ride with confidence and grace, really. So celebrate that growth. And this is a good time. August is going to be interesting, I would say. I would love to hear. I will share next time. And get intentional about the life we are building, the changes we are seeing in ourselves, and find the connections which support all that, the change. If they want you to be the same person which you were before, those are not good people, good connections for you. So, yeah, that's my um, reflection on this month, really, to summarize.
Yeah, I've just wanted to see what else, like if they had any further messages, and it's interesting that we keep getting this Page of Cups. We now got it 3 times, and the message is this: um, don't get conflicted this month up and doubting anything you work towards.
Mm,
Okay, don't doubt it. Don't doubt that all the hard work that you've done so far, it's a waste of time because they are telling you you're gonna doubt it. But don't do that because you worked really hard on it and they want you to make sure that you are mastering your emotions. So if during this time, especially at the beginning of the month, you are starting to doubt yourself, just don't. Just sit and do nothing because you are like it's somehow they're saying to you, take the time to reflect, become the master you are. Don't doubt it. And again, look at this. Okay, there might be doubts, but no, set your intention knowing that things are gonna get better.
that's very hopeful. Yeah, it's a good card.
Okay, so yes, there's somehow, I don't know why, but some people are going to find themselves being sad and disappointed because maybe things didn't go exactly how they planned or they didn't move fast enough or for whatever reason. But please know that, see, looking back, please know that things are about to shift. And again, go and ask yourself why and how is this being working for me. Don't play victim. Go and ask yourself, how is this working for me? What did I have to learn? What lessons are here? What lesson and learnings are here
Mm-mm.
in the situation? Because again, the success is coming slowly. But it
Mm-mm.
will come. It's just slow.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's
Anything else,
amazing.
Anvita,
Thank you.
before we say goodbye?
No, I guess that's enough, right? I'm
That's
looking
enough.
forward to hear what happened. Like it's going to
Um,
be exciting, interesting. Yeah.
yes, please, guys, like and subscribe, comment below, and keep in touch if you want any readings. Get in touch with me. All the description, it's everything to get in touch with me is in the description box. If you want a chart, a birth chart read by Amvira, or even like a monthly chart read by Amvira, because then she'll be able
Mm.
to tell you exactly what's happening in each
I do
your
relationship
houses.
chart as well. Yeah, I do
Sorry?
relationship chart. I do relationship chart as well. So if you want to do a
Relationship chart, there you go. If you want a relationship chart, or yeah, just reach Amvira, even just email her to see what other services she provides. Again,
mm,
everything is in the description box,
mm.
and we'll see you next month.
Yeah.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, bye.
Thank you.